share, subscribe. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy HWK Jockey coming at y'all with another Maximize Your Potential video. And today we're maximizing the potential of White Fox. Now, quick disclaimer, I don't know if I'll actually be able to get gameplay footage with her like I try to do with all these videos, win a little MVP and whatnot, because I actually have a lot of stuff to do today. But even without that footage, you know I'm gonna hook y'all up with some good controls, bro, because you know that's what I do for y'all. And luckily, she does not have that many controls to learn. She has like 3 buttons, so it's really not that hard to learn her. But of course, you have to master these characters to really make a difference on the battlefield. Yes, it's a battlefield. So first move, her predatory pounce, also her spirit sanctuary. I have that as L3, and her pounce ties to her fox form awakening. So you hit L1 to go into her awakening form. That's when you start slashing people. And then with her pounce, you do that, boom, you hit L3, and then also you can dash them. So you can pretty much kidnap them and put them into your team. You can kind of think of it as like a weaker version of Emma's grab and kick. So this is her regular state. When your regular state, you know, you're healing regular, kind of like cloak and dagger or whatever. You can see it has like the auto aim. So that's gonna make it a little bit easier to heal, but her healing is not that crazy. You have to be very attentive. But then when you go into her awakening state, as you see, boom, you're now slashing. And I don't think you can heal with this. Like, it provides a little continuous healing, but it doesn't really do healing like that. So you just want to be mindful when you're out on the battlefield and you go into that awakening form and you realize like your team is dying. Like, you have to be mindful. If you leave your team trying to get kills, they're probably gonna die because you're not healing them. But like I said, this move is really good because you take them, boom, kidnap them, and then you also have a couple other moves like her L2. I changed it to L2. That's a little kick that comes back like every 3 seconds. So you probably only have like, you can probably do it 3 times if you're really efficient with it. And while we're talking about her awakening form, if y'all see these little tails right here, it would have been cool. There are 9 tails, 3 tails, but that's cool. But if those 3 tails are full, when you go into her awakening form, it'll be 9 seconds. But if they're not full, when you go into her awakening form, let me go ahead and turn this off real quick so y'all can see. If they're not full, it'll only be 7 seconds. Be mindful of that when you're out there. I'm not saying you have to wait to go into her awakening form if you don't have 9 tails, but if you want those extra seconds, then you know you should put that into account. Her next move, which is also tied to L2, is called the Spectral Surge. So that move is pretty much, it's gonna consume a tail, and it's also gonna heal people that you hit, and at the same time it's gonna grant them invulnerability. I don't know what invulnerability is compared to like unstoppable or whatever, but it's gonna do something for them. But mainly it's gonna heal them, it's gonna give them invulnerability. It's a 5-second cooldown. I have this cooldown off, so it's gonna look like it's unlimited, but it's not. It's a 5-second cooldown, and it also takes a tail. So just be, or 6-second cooldown, and it takes a tail. And also, it's going to damage people and pull them towards you if you want to use it like that. So see right here, I have it. I hit them, and then they're drawn toward me for a couple seconds. So again, kind of think of it as a very, very, very mild version of Emma's ult. It's gonna pull you in for like half a second. It's not gonna keep them in for a long time. So if someone's trying to get away, boom, you can pull them in for a little bit, do a little damage, and then hopefully your team can finish them off. Now jumping back to L3, that Spirit Sanctuary that I talked about earlier, that move is going to be, it's actually probably my favorite move by her right now. But you jump to somebody and you don't heal them all the way, but you heal them a good amount, and then you put like it's like 150 shield around them. And that cooldown's pretty forgiving. Like it's like a 8-second cooldown, or what is it? 12-second cooldown, but by the time it's gone, you're probably gonna be around like 9-8 seconds. So you're gonna have it pretty consistently, like the cloak and dagger bubble. So if you're over here, you know what I'm saying, being people, your team finna die, or you're like, oh no, you're in trouble. Boom, you go boom right back to them. Now they back up, and now you're doing your thing, killing people as the White Fox. And then of course you cannot forget her ult. Her ult is pretty much, she goes into this 9-tail, you know what I'm saying, this Kuruma, Naruto, you feel what I'm saying? She does healing to her team, and then she also does damage to them. I gotta see how effective her ult is in real time, because I don't think she's CC. I feel like she can still be pulled by Spider-Man. She might still be able to be stopped by King and his ult. She might still be able to be pulled by Emma. So I don't know how crazy her ult is, but it looks really cool, and it does pretty decent healing. You know what I'm saying? And also, it doesn't do crazy damage, but it does some damage. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do, like, if you're doing damage in the back line or whatever, or someone's fighting with you, you should be able to get at least a couple picks. Even if they're not finals, y'all should be able to get some kills off of that. I forgot to mention, but of course, I always keep the primary fires the same as R2, but this time, you guys don't have to do this. Melee is usually square. Melee is usually R3, clicking R3, but I changed that to square. I changed R3 to reload. I'm not telling y'all to do that, okay, because I wouldn't tell y'all to do that. I just didn't have anywhere else to put her R3, and I kind of like the idea of continuously aiming and reloading. So if I click R3, I could always aim and I could always reload. You know what I'm saying? Versus if I click square, I can't aim and reload and shoot at the same time. But if I have it as R3, I can aim, reload, and shoot at the same time. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, White Fox, you know, she's tough. I haven't really played with her yet, but my friend did play with her. He said she is cool. She said apparently she has a lot of skill expression. You know what I'm saying? So the better you are with her and the more you learn her moves, it's gonna be like, oh dang, like she's good. I didn't know she was that good. So you're probably gonna have to put in some practice with her, because like I said, her healing is not gonna like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But you know, first down the character, so you really don't know anything. But just looking at it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, she doesn't really have a lot of self-healing that I see. Her awakened form does some self-healing, which is cool, but then it's not healing the team. Like, not at a good rate. You know what I'm saying? Not like Heal Pool. Like, Heal Pool will heal himself and the team at the same time at a crazy rate. She'll kind of heal herself, but, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So she's probably going to be a little hard to dive. She's probably a good anti-dive strategist, honestly, that can do some damage. So it's going to be really interesting to see how people play her. But that is it I have for this video. I appreciate y'all for sticking to the end. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask me in the comment section. I will do my absolute best to answer them to my best ability. If you got anybody else that I missed, I know I missed a couple characters on the roster. If you want me to do their controls, just ask me. Of course, I'll meet special requests all the time. I got you. But until next time, it's your boy HWK Jockey. Y'all remember the LCSS and FCA. That's focus, conquer, and accomplish. I am out. Peace.